The director of The Equalizer 3, Antoine Fuqua, has shared some interesting news about the possibility of The Equalizer 4. Despite the upcoming film being expected to serve as the final chapter in the franchise, Fuqua reveals that a fourth movie is still on the table, but there's a catch. The condition for The Equalizer 4 to happen is that Denzel Washington, who plays the lead role of retired assassin Robert McCall, must be interested in reprising his character. In an interview with EW, Fuqua expressed that both he and Denzel Washington have talked about The Equalizer 3 being the conclusion of the series. However, he also mentioned that Washington is in great shape, staying fit and healthy for the role. Fuqua would be open to directing a fourth movie if Washington is on board, but he adds that it seems unlikely. Despite this, Fuqua acknowledges the unpredictability of the future, stating, "But who knows?" The previous two Equalizer movies performed well at the box office, each earning over $100 million. While The Equalizer 3's opening box office is projected to be slightly lower, the steady audience interest in the action franchise suggests that a fourth film could easily gain support. Fuqua acknowledges the age factor, considering that Washington is almost 70 years old. He highlights the challenge of maintaining the believability of the lead character, taking down criminals with precision. The director suggests that there might be value in concluding the franchise with a strong ending rather than stretching it beyond credibility. While the story for The Equalizer 4 has not been officially confirmed, there are several possibilities for where the narrative could go. The Equalizer series, starring Denzel Washington, has its roots in the 1980s TV show of the same name, although the movie reboot takes a different approach to the storyline. If The Equalizer 4 gets the green light, it could explore new narrative territories. The franchise has proven to be successful in presenting original stories while maintaining the spirit of its source material. The 1980s TV show could offer inspiration for new characters and plot lines that could be reimagined in a contemporary setting for a fresh Equalizer movie. One potential direction for The Equalizer 4 could be to introduce a new central vigilante character who takes up the mantle after Robert McCall. This approach would allow the franchise to continue with a new protagonist, possibly setting the stage for a new trilogy within the series. Exploring the dynamics and background of this new Equalizer could bring a fresh perspective to the storyline. Another option that has been discussed is the idea of a prequel to The Equalizer. This could focus on a young Robert McCall, providing insights into his early life and the events that shaped him into the vigilante audiences have come to know. A prequel could offer a different angle to the character, showcasing his origins and the journey that led him to become the Equalizer. The impact of The Equalizer 3, with its R rating and a shift to southern Italy, the film concludes with Robert McCall finding peace in the small town of Altamonte, serving as its protector against the local mafia. Despite a satisfying end, a mysterious phone call in Boston hints at more adventures for McCall. The potential for The Equalizer 4 explores a cyber thriller storyline involving a hacker. McCall, possibly teaming up with another Equalizer portrayed by John David Washington, could work together to thwart the hacker's plan for a global blackout. As they delve into a remote island, shocking connections to McCall's past are uncovered. A surprising twist could reveal the hacker's true identity as Emma Collins, McCall's long-lost daughter seeking justice against the Camorra. This revelation adds emotional depth, tying her choice of the Equalizer alias to McCall's sense of justice. The film would delve into themes of redemption, justice, and familial bonds, offering a captivating narrative. While The Equalizer 3 hints at McCall's retirement, the enigmatic ending and potential hacker storyline leave room for further exploration. The impactful opening scene, showcasing McCall's commitment to righting wrongs, sets the tone. Emma Collins, as played by Dakota Fanning, taking on a leadership role adds complexity, connecting her character to McCall's past through her godmother Susan Plummer. The Equalizer 4 could take a compelling direction by exploring Emma's leadership and connections. With roots in the 1980s TV show, the franchise has a wealth of ideas and characters to reimagine for a modern audience, offering both familiarity and depth to the upcoming installment. Whether The Equalizer 4 follows a new Equalizer or explores the backstory of Robert McCall, the potential for intriguing narratives is vast. The decision to tell an original story or delve into the prequel route would depend on the creative direction chosen by the filmmakers. Until official announcements are made, fans will have to wait to see which path the Equalizer 4 takes and what thrilling adventures await in the next installment of the franchise. If it gets the green light, it could bring forth an entirely new and exciting story. One intriguing possibility is the introduction of a successor to Robert McCall, presenting a fresh vigilante character who could lead the way in the next trilogy of the franchise. The successor would bring a unique perspective and style, adding a fresh dynamic to the series. On the other hand, there's a fascinating idea circulating: a prequel. Instead of moving the story forward with a direct sequel, the film could delve into the earlier years of Robert McCall. Exploring his past could unveil untold stories, providing a different angle to the well-known character. The possibilities for the Equalizer 4 appear both diverse and captivating. Envision a new hero stepping into the vigilante role, guiding the franchise into uncharted territory. Alternatively, picture a journey into McCall's past, witnessing the events that shaped him into the vigilante we are familiar with. It's an opportunity to expand the universe, offering fans a different yet equally thrilling experience. The conclusion of The Equalizer 3 doesn't strongly hint at a sequel, suggesting that Robert McCall has truly embraced a new chapter in his life. If this film indeed marks the end of the series, it provides a fitting and uplifting resolution for the character. The opening massacre scene in The Equalizer 3 adds depth to McCall's commitment. The film suggests that this impactful scene, akin to a slasher film, sets the tone for McCall's unwavering dedication to righting wrongs and helping those in need. The desire to rectify a cybercrime-related injustice, such as stealing a retiree's pension, highlights McCall's commitment to justice, portraying him as a complex and morally driven character. The film's opening unfolds with intensity in a mob boss's vineyard home, where lifeless bodies of his men are scattered. McCall confronts the remaining henchmen in a cellar, effortlessly overpowering and dispatching them. Before the showdown, McCall hints at his motive, suggesting they took something that wasn't rightfully theirs. Throughout these events, he carries a mysterious backpack, revealing its contents only in the final scenes to Collins. McCall unveils that the mob stronghold was involved in cybercrime, specifically stealing the pension of a retired man in Boston. This compassionate act is rooted in McCall's encounter with the man, whom he once gave a lift ride to, a subtle callback to his side gig in Equalizer 2. Motivated by a sense of justice, McCall travels to Italy with a singular mission: to return the stolen $360,000 to the retired man. Initially, Collins struggles to comprehend why McCall would go to such extraordinary lengths for a stranger. However, as she witnesses the joy on the faces of the man and his wife upon receiving the recovered money, the depth of McCall's commitment to rectifying injustices becomes clear. This act not only underscores McCall's moral compass, but also showcases the profound impact one individual can have on another's life through acts of kindness and justice. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.